Hello, 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 and welcome. If you're new to my channel, I am Ivy. I am so glad you're here. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back and thank you so much for joining me. I'd like to start off today's reading by apologizing to those who tuned into my live yesterday. We had some technical difficulties and we were not able to get that going. So, my apologies. Also, it's cold here today, so I got my little wrap just in case. Also, this is going to be the full moon in Leo reading. I will once again go over the astrological aspects. Well, not the astrological aspects. It is the astrological aspect of the full moon in Leo, and that's going to be on February 5th. This Sunday here in the northern hemisphere. Okay. First of all, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload, and I do so at least once a week, sometimes more. And check out the leave me a comment in the comment box if there's anything you would like to ask, anything you would like to know, anything that you would want me to answer for you. Drop me a comment and I'll be glad to do that for you. Also, let's see, what else did I want to get? Oh, if you haven't already, please check out the shop. We have all kinds of goodies in the shop. We have the bracelets. This is a protection bracelet that is available in the shop. These are currently out of stock, but they hopefully will be getting these back in stock. The necklaces, the earrings, all of this comes from the shop. So check it out if you haven't already. We have witches' bells, we have oils, candles soon to be coming out. So keep all that in mind and check it out if you would, please. Thank you so much. All right. Coffee, my weakness. Okay, full moon in Leo, guys. The first thing I want to talk about this full moon in Leo is that there is a great possibility for heated discussions, arguments, our tempers getting away from us, that kind of energy. First of all, it is a full moon, and always with a full moon, emotions are already heightened. But on the day prior to the full moon, we also have Venus squaring off with Mars. And this is always a tense aspect. Things can get heated and argumentative. Venus and Mars are not seeing eye to eye right now, and they're not happy. Okay. So yeah, be on the lookout for heightened emotions. Keep it in mind. If you see yourself or others around you starting to lose it, at least you know the whys, okay? And it's easier to handle that way. So keep that in mind. Also, what else did I want? There was another aspect that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't put it in my notes, so I'm trying to remember. Oh, the sun is in a square with Uranus. Again, not easy aspect. So keep in mind that this can be a difficult, emotionally heightened, argumentative, tempers flaring kind of full moon. And that way you can work around those energies. That's the bad side of the full moon, but there's also the good side. This is a full moon in Leo. What is Leo about? Leo is a fire sign. Let's start there. They're very passionate. They're very they are the kings and queens of the zodiac wheel. They are full of life and sometimes full of themselves too. Sorry, Leos, but it can. That is something that is a possibility with Leos. Now, of course, not all Leos are full of themselves. That's one of the shadow aspects. And we all have both light and shadow. We're made up of all kinds of shades of gray. So keep that in mind. But they're also um, very brave. They're the heart and soul of a lion, okay? They are brave, they are fearless, they are very protective of those near and dear to them. Um, so anything that has to do with protecting your home and family, the people you love, the people that surround you, your nearest and dearest. Good time to do spells or rituals or work your magic in whatever way you do. Set intentions, write petitions, whatever the case may be. Um, so yeah, good. Anything that has to do with protection of the family. Good time to work anything, any magic, any ritual, anything that has to do with that. Um, having the limelight, being in the spotlight. Leo loves to be in the spotlight, and this is a good time if to put yourself, your business, your work, whatever the case may be, out in the spotlight. Call that attention to you. Let that attention come and shine full on in the areas of your life that you want to. If that is something that you're working, if you have a business, great time um, to shine that spotlight, that sun, because the sun is the spotlight. It's the ruling planet of Leo. Let that sun shine brightly, just like it's reflecting off the moon, brightly on whatever areas of your life, your business, your work. If you're an artist, then your whatever it is that you do. If you if you have anything like that, good time to work magic around that also, shining the spotlight on yourself, on your work, or anything like that. What else? Protection, we covered that. Um, so yeah, let's see. What else? There was something else I wanted to also, yes, okay, the opposite aspect. Since this is the full moon where the sun and the moon are in opposition, Aquarius comes to play. This is Aquarius season. The sun is in Aquarius currently. And Aquarius is the humanitarian of the zodiac. They like to do things differently. They like to think outside the box, do things their own way. They don't like to conform or fit in. They want to change the rules, okay? Uranus, that is the ruling planet of Aquarius. They like to shake things up, okay? And right now, Uranus and the Sun are in a square, so things are definitely getting shook up. What else do we have? Anything else that we want to talk about? Be aware of the heightened emotions. Yes, that is the other aspect I wanted to cover. I like to look back to two things on a full moon. The first being the prior new moon. So what happened what were you working on? What were you trying to manifest? What were your intentions for this past new moon in Aquarius? Look back at that and see where you are along that manifestation or intentions. How is that working out? Is it working out? Does it need to be tweaked? Do you need to make changes? Do you need to make adjustments? That kind of thing. So looking back at what you were working on, what you were trying to manifest, what you were trying to call in for the last full moon, and also looking back 6 months ago when the sun was in Leo. What were you working on then? Has it come to fruition? Just this one is more about seeing how that developed and then actually we're working. That cycle is now done. We start a new cycle now, as far as Aquarius and Leo. Now the intentions of Aquarius, that you said during the Aquarius new moon, you want to check in on that during the Leo new moon and see how that worked out. But those are just to look back and check and see how things worked out for you. All right, let's go ahead and get through to the tarot portion of the reading. As usual, I will start off with a oracle deck. The oracle deck is going to give us a general idea of the energies of the reading. And then I will follow up with the tarot, and the tarot will give us more details. If we need to ask for more clarity or any other information, I have a third deck out that we can use for that. Alright, so here we go, and let us see what is going on with this full moon. What does the universe want to tell us? What do we want to know? What does the universe want us to know? What does the spirit want us to know? What do we need to be aware of? Any messages that want to come through for this full moon in Leo from spirit and the universe. Okay, let's see what we got here. Underneath the deck, we have unfoldment. Something is unfolding. Wolf, instinct. Island, solitude. Ceremony, invocation. I like this. All right. And as I said, underneath we have unfoldment. All right, let's start with what we have here so far, and then we'll dig into the tarot. We have wolf instinct, which is very poignant with the new moon, with the full moon. I'm sorry, typical wolf howling at the full moon energy. Follow your instincts. That's what it's telling you during this full moon. Follow your instincts. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut. You may need to schedule some time for some solitude, some meditating, some reflection, to think some time aside to just, if you meditate, then by meditating. If not, just sit in reflection, a few minutes of quiet, to let that intuition, let that instinct, where does it want to take you? Where does it want to guide you kind of energy? And then incorporate that into your invocation, into your full moon ritual if you do one. So there is here this energy of working your magic during this full moon. Follow your instincts and make time during that ritual to sit in reflection or meditation for a few minutes, just to let the clarity, let the information, let what the message that the universe is trying to give you, let that flow in. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get more information here from the tarot and see what else Spirit wants to tell us, what else the universe wants us to know about this full moon. What else, Spirit? Tell us a little bit more about what this full moon is bringing us, what we need to know, what we need to be aware of. What messages do you have for us, please? Okay, let's see, these just fell out, so we'll go ahead and start there. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Interesting, two aces. Strength, Leo. Judgment, Libra card. I'm sorry, Justice is a Leo, the Libra card. I'm all confused with these deck. Let's see. The Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Swords. There's something new coming in. This new moon, this full moon, I'm sorry, is something, it's bringing something new in. Let's see where we go from here. But that is the first thing that is coming through. Something new is trying to come in with this full moon. Let's start here in the recent path. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Nine of Swords. The message I get from these cards here is take stock, because you're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. Stop worrying, stop fearing, stop doubting. Let me see if I can put these up so you can see it a little more clearly. Actually, it should be this way. Let's see here. Okay. I got that all wrong, but anyway, starting with the Seven of Pentacles, taking stock, then you have over here the Leo card, the Strength card, and then you have the Nine of Swords. This is about fear. This is about the things that keep you up at night, your worries, that kind of energy, okay? So it's the message that is coming through is you're stronger than you. Take stock of really take stock of what's going on. Really sit and reflect and look and think, because you're a lot stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. So and leave the fear behind. There's a new day on the horizon. If she just stops sulking and worry and focusing on what has gone wrong, she can see that there is a brand new day on the horizon. Excuse me, that should have been on Do Not Disturb. I apologize. Okay. So yeah, this energy of fearing, but this is in the recent past, so this may have been something that you've already come to a realization, that you've realized, I don't need to be so scared, I don't need to be so fearful, so worried, so I am stronger than I've given myself credit for. I can do this kind of energy, okay? Here in the current energies, in the present energies, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Five of Pentacles. You're receiving the help that you needed. The help that you've been calling for is coming in. Okay? That's the message that is coming through here with the Ace of Pentacles. This is about some kind of new money path, a new career, a new job, a new business, something you're studying, to something new, okay? And it has to do with finances or the material world. It could be health, or it could be anything material. The things that you can feel, touch, taste, that kind of, energy. Most of the time I found that when the pentacles come up, it does have to do with either money or finances in some way. Okay, it relates to some kind of finances. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, which is about getting the help you need, asking and receiving for the help that you need. And this is in the present right here. So some of you have asked or are asking, but are getting the help you need one way or the other. It feels like something you've been calling for, maybe in your prayers, or maybe you've actually asked someone for help, or you've asked the God or the goddess or the divine, your angels, whoever, for help. This help is coming in the present time, and this is around finances for a lot of you. For some of you, it could be around health. If you have health issues and you've asked for help, help is coming one way or another. You have the Ace of Swords here in the near future, the Justice card, and the Page of Swords. You have the Ace and the Page of Swords. This is definitely something about a new realization, something new that you've just learned, a new message, a message that has come in that has enlightened you somehow, some kind of realization that balances things out, some kind of information. Remember, the swords are about mental, about thoughts. It's an air sign, and it's all about the thoughts. So there's some kind of balance, some kind of information that comes in that gives you more balance, that brings in more balance. Let's do just a few more cards, see if there's anything else. But so far, I really like this energy. This is like, ask for what you really want during this full moon. Ask. Ask for what you really want, because help, you are receiving help. You will or are receiving help. This is in the present tense. So some kind of new information, someone gives you a message, some kind of message comes in that clarifies things, that brings more balance into your life. But let's see what, if we have any closing, anything else that one else. Okay. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit, that you want to share with our viewers, that they should be aware of, that they should know? Anything else, please? Anything else? What else would you like them to know, please? Okay. Okay, underneath the deck, you have the Ace of Swords again. So you've had the Ace of Swords twice. The Hermit, the Ten of Swords, the Empress. You're creating a new beginning. You're creating an end to whatever has been burdening you, whatever has been painful to you, whatever has been hard for you to deal with. This is about painful, hard times. Okay? It is the sword, so a lot of it is mental, but this is real anguish. This card is like, it doesn't get any worse than this in the deck. Okay? This is, I mean, just look at that poor guy. It's pretty ominous. It doesn't get any better, any worse than that. From there, there's only one way, and that's up. Okay? So you're receiving the help. The Hermit card is about inner knowing. It's about finding the answers that you're looking for from within, kind of what we were talking about earlier, in solitude. Sit in solitude and reflection, in quiet, so that you're able to think and clarify and connect with Spirit and let Spirit speak to you. But you're creating some kind of new beginning. This is Libra and Taurus energy here, Venus energy. So yeah, something material. Taurus and Libra are both very, the material world is very important to them. So there is some kind of new material beginning, some finances, something that you, again, something physical. I get the sense that this is financial for a lot of you, but it could be about health too. So with that said, guys, that is our full moon reading in Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I am Ivy, and it's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Please remember to hit that notification bell, that like button, and comment in the comment box. Thank you, and bye-bye.